Hey guys, David here and welcome to Digital Outlook. Guys, in today's video, don't get distracted by the noise. So guys, let's get to it. So guys, in today's video, we are going to touch on just one article, but it is major, significant, and something that I think most people are missing because they're focused on just the small little minutia and they're not looking down the road at how this ecosystem is going to revolutionize the way the world works in this new digital economy and what things could potentially look like after we see that regulatory clarity. I think it's going to be massive. Now, guys, I want you to check this article out right over here. Expert says XRP price fluctuations are just noise to distract investors from its true value. Listen to this. Bursan Algera, the founder of Black Swan Capitalists, recently took to X to express his views that XRP price movements are mere distractions from its real value proposition. Now, guys, if you've been watching this channel, you know that Bursan Algera and Vandel Algera and Edo Farina and myself, we do the Turning Point every Monday, and where we look at this ecosystem and we expound on a lot of details that are happening right now. And guys, I'm going to tell you what, have I ever learned so much from Bursan Algera? And this guy has literally, he is right over the target and has his finger right on the pulse of what's happening. And I want you to take a listen to his perspective, and it is something else. Now, notably, this is how it starts off. XRP posted an intraday loss of 2%, trading at 56.48 cents. Today's decline has worsened XRP's weekly performance, which now amounts to a 6% drop. Looking at XRP's performance on a year-to-date basis, the asset's performance is discouraging compared to its peers. Specifically, XRP is down by 8.16% since January, while its closest rival Solana boasts a gain of 37%. Bitcoin and BNB are showing more impressive gains at 41 and 72% respectively this year. The underwhelming performance has generated significant frustration among holders, sparking widespread declarations that XRP is dead. And guys, I am going to tell you something right now. When Judy and I were back there in that bull run, when we were looking at XRP, and of course the SEC came in and dropped their lawsuit in December of 2020, and the price of XRP literally plummeted to 17.48 cents. And you can go back and watch the videos and read the comments. Everybody was saying, hey, XRP is dead. Well, I'll tell you what, for a dead asset, did it ever come to life? 1,200% move in just 4 months. On top of that, back in 2017, when XRP was just tinkering along, do you know how many people capitulated during that time? And waiting and waiting and waiting. And then finally, one day, bang, it shot off. And get this, it did a 60,000% move, bigger than what most assets did in the entirety of that run over that prior 4 years. And guys, I'm telling you what, are we ever hearing the same kind of sentiment, the same kind of FUD? Well, if XRP is so dead, then why, oh why, do you have institutions buying it up where right now institutions around the world hold 20% of all institutions are holding XRP, and we just saw in this month alone, you watched big time whales gobbling up over 1 billion XRP, guys. That's $500 million of accumulation from whale wallets that hold over 1 million to 10 million XRP. What do you think they know that you and I don't know? Guys, I'm telling you what, been there to see it. I don't buy this narrative, not for 1 second. But that is what distracts most people. They get caught up in the little small price action day to day, and they don't look down the road. They discount it, they leave it, they chase green candles, on and on and on. and they miss the massive moves that happen. And think about this. Right now, we are hearing from a multiplicity of technical analysts that have gone out there. And what have they done? The confluence that we're hearing is truly amazing. You'd think these guys were all singing in the same choir. They are saying that what we're seeing right now in this market mirrors what happened in 2017. And should we see a move out of XRP like we did in 2017, guys, they have all come out and said it will be one of the biggest moves this digital asset space has seen in its history. Now, listen to this right here. However, staunch XRP proponents like Algera believe these painful price actions are irrelevant. According to him, the continuous fluctuations observed in XRP's price are distractions or noise engineered to discourage people from benefiting from XRP's long-term potential. And that's it right there. Guys, don't allow yourself just to be so narrowly focused. Look down the road at what is coming and how it is changing the wide world. We know for a fact that we are seeing the fundamentals out of this ecosystem that are truly phenomenal. I mean, watching Ripple go out there and literally being the backbone for laying down the infrastructure for the evolution of money in CBDCs, knowing that XRP is the bridge asset between those, solving the interoperability issue. And you can go and take a look at this yourself at the Bank of International Settlements website, the International Monetary Fund. In fact, even our adversaries and BRICS know how valuable this ecosystem is going forward. And like I say, when you got whales accumulating to those amounts, do you really believe that it's dead, or do you think it's just noise? Is it just market makers? Is it manipulation that we're watching and holding back this price until one day, pow, it takes off like a rocket ship, like we have seen it do in prior runs all the way through? And guys, I'm telling you, that's how I'm looking at it down the road, long-term potential. Fluctuation and hype are just noise meant to shake you out, Algera remarked. He underscored his belief that the true worth of XRPs lies not in its market price, but in its underlying technology and robust network. Algera argues that XRP is positioned as the backbone to the new banking system, highlighting that the cryptocurrency's potential role in reshaping the global financial landscape. Furthermore, the Black Swan Capitalist founder elaborates on XRP's interoperability, like we were just saying there, suggesting that many new financial systems are being developed to be compatible with its protocol. And one thing I'd love to point out is ISO 222 messaging standards, which a lot of us in this space are aware of. Do you realize the very first digital asset company that was on the development board for that ISO 222 messaging standard? Guess what? It was Ripple. Do you know who the only other one is? Stellar. Boom, right there. Now, essentially, Algera emphasizes that while short-term traders might focus on XRP's price volatility, long-term investors should pay attention to its technical capabilities and strategic importance in the future of digital finance. Notably, Versan Algera is among the most ambitious XRP enthusiasts in the community, who believes that a price point of up to $10,000 is feasible for the asset at some point in the future. Obviously, not next week, perhaps not even next year. But guys, think about this. If you're watching real world asset tokenization, which Brad Garlinghouse and David Schwartz had absolutely said was going to come upon the XRP ledger, in a massive way. And when you think about that, do you know how much we're talking about? Trillions upon trillions, in fact, quadrillions of money in the global money supply of various assets that can be moved and made into real world asset tokenization. And think of the tokenization of securities alone. $90 trillion right there. And Larry Fink himself has said that is the next evolution of these markets, not the securitization of tokens. No, the tokenization of securities. You want to be paying attention. I'll tell you what, real estate market, 360 trillion. What about the debt market? What about tokenizing debt? Do you know how many trillions, hundreds and hundreds of trillions are in debt? And yet they're looking at tokenizing that. and you got derivatives into the quadrillions. Don't think that this price will never ever happen or never see it. I remember when, hey, Bitcoin was only 25, 30 cents. No one in their right mind at that time ever thought that Bitcoin would be even $100, let alone 70,000. And yet, guys, it has happened. So don't ever think this could be totally discounted. Now, however, while some agree with his perspective, other commentators have challenged Algera's stance. One commentator pointed out that if he is truly unconcerned about XRP's price, then XRP might as well be a stablecoin. This highlights the ongoing frustration among investors over XRP's lackluster price performance. And here you got a article being written where they've taken a comment that that Verson has made on X, and they take the comment and the person, well, it should just be a stable coin. Guys, have you not read the comments in these videos? The FUD that comes out against XRP, they'll throw whatever they can to stick against the wall, and if it works, if it gets you to capitulate, I want you to think about something that I mentioned in Coffee Chat this morning. If you capitulate your position in XRP, which is totally up to you if you want to do that. Remember this, guys, for every time you sell, someone else is buying. What do you think is in the mind of the guys buying your XRP when you're giving up on it? Well, I'll tell you what, my guess is they're thinking, I think this is going to go somewhere and I'm willing to take that risk. That's what I believe is going on, because I'll tell you what, when I'm out there buying these dips that other people are selling on, you had better believe that's what I'm thinking. Meanwhile, community member Joanne Kosh speculates that XRP's extensive adoption over the next few years might lead to greater price stability. He wondered if this increased stability could shield XRP from future bear markets. Guys, regulatory clarity is eventually coming. And in fact, when you look at the Financial Innovation and Technology for the 21st Century Act that defines what these digital assets are, that made it with 71 Democrats that crossed the floor to support that Republican bill. And now that has moved on into the Senate. And right now we know that digital assets is a major hot topic during this election cycle. What do you think, guys? Do you think we're going to get regulatory clarity in the next 4 years? I believe we are. And when we do, I'm going to tell you what, it's my belief that Ripple and XRP and the XRP ledger are going to be absolutely positioned to take a lion's share bite out of this digital asset space, this market. And what we're seeing today, I don't think we're ever going to look back and see these prices again. That's my personal opinion. In fact, I literally believe that people are going to look back and think, why, oh why did I believe the FUD? Don't let yourself get distracted. Guys, go out there, peel back that onion, investigate it. You go and you read the white papers on the International Monetary Fund. Read what's there at the Bank of International Settlements. Look over there at what's available at the World Economic Forum and all of the other agents, including our own Federal Reserve here in the United States, and of course, all the central banks around the wide world. Follow up and find out where these partnerships that Ripple has are leading. Who's using XRP right now and why? Ask the questions, do the research, investigate, go out there and find it out, because I'll tell you what, it's my estimation that your eyes are going to be open big time. And I'll tell you what, Judy and I have done that. And boy, I'll tell you, are we ever ready to just get in that rocket ship and just buckle up for the ride of our lives? So guys, here's a little bit of information. During that last bull run, many people saw major appreciation in this space, but never realized those gains because they didn't have a plan. And that is why it is so vitally important for you to get your plan in place before this next bull run absolutely takes off. And what our coaching program offers, that is where you and I can meet personally one-on-one for 1 hour over Zoom. And during that time, I share with you our personal journey in that last bull run and what enabled Judy and I to experience some amazing financial success. I share with you the mistakes we made, so that you don't have to fall into the same pitfalls we did. We take a look at your portfolio and make sure that it's balanced toward your goals, and we work together to develop your exit strategy. We can even get your assets off an exchange and onto a hardware wallet, along with delivering to you some amazing techniques that are really going to help you in this space. Now, the cost of that is $250, and if that's something that interests you, you write me right there at coaching@thedigitaloutlook.com and we'll get y'all booked in. So guys, I truly hope that you enjoyed today's video, and as always, it's not financial advice, it's just my 2 cents. Hit the like and subscribe and drop your comments right down there in the comment section, and I'll catch you in the next one.